Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I'd like to invite the speaker, Miss Siddhi Suresh Sarda, who will talk about simple farm products free from preservatives or anything artificial. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. So the topic here is simple farm products and also colorful vegetable powders. So the thing is, the topic is how we can make simple farm products from the raw material that we grow in our farms. So basically, in other words, we are adding value to the farm produce. To speak a little about me and my startup. My startup name is Sursona Foods, and we are into dehydration of vegetables, plants, flowers. So we specifically select those vegetables whose nutritional profile is excellent. So, for example, pumpkin. Pumpkin is highest in carotenoids and vitamin A. Spinach is a versatile leafy vegetable. So when we speak of beetroot, beetroots are pink, luscious beetroots, so good for hemoglobin and iron content in our body. So we specifically select a few vegetables which are also colorful and which are also super nutritious. And then we dehydrate it in our own facility using dehydration machineries, and then we powder it. So why do we powder it? To make it convenient. So you can just use 1 spoon in your food and you get all the nutrition. So with this, what happens is when we make these products, we get more nutrition, we get more convenience, and the shelf life of the raw material increases. So the shelf life of these powders goes to 9 months. So this is how we do it. These are a few products or powders what we make. Now I'll be sharing a video which shows why we need to do this, what is the problem, and how we began this in the year 2020 when COVID hit. Please allow me to share a video. So this is how sometimes the vegetables are wasted. And then the deficiencies. So this was a video presentation of what and how we make the powders. You must have seen that it is based on two concepts of how post harvest the food, the vegetables, the plants are being, the damaged one or little bit spoiled one, they're not being sold in the market. But we can take those vegetables from the farmers and we can also use it in a very productive manner. And not only that, you might also have seen how we converted those vegetables into powder form and how we can add these vegetable powders in our everyday food. So for example, even if you're eating just a roti, you can add 1 spoon of Sursona's any vegetable powder in the atta, knead the dough, and you're going to make one beautiful nutritious roti. So that is the main concept, and these are all very simple products. So when we say, so like the topic of the conversation is simple farm products, so this is one ingredient product. Now let me just share the presentation wherein I'll be telling in all the detailed characteristics and how we make the product, what all do we add in it, and how you can use it in your everyday life. And also I will be also sharing that where all we are available right now in the market, Indian market. So this is about us. The thing is, we make powders from organic vegetables and flowers to fight nutritional deficiencies among people. We do this by partnering with farmers, and the main mission is fortification in a natural way. So when we make these powders become very concentrated nutrition wise. So when you add it in your roti or buttermilk or even pasta sauce, you add nutrition, you fortify your meal. Okay, fortification means to, to enhance the nutrition of your meal naturally. So next, the crisis of malnutrition in India. India contributes to a third of the global burden of undernutrition. And here we are not speaking of protein, because protein is, a very well known thing where people are consuming protein rich foods, paneer, eggs, or protein powders and everything. But protein comes under the macronutrition. When we speak of these vegetable powders and everything, we are speaking of the micronutrition, that is the vitamins, minerals, and everything, which are equally important for our efficient functioning. So the problem statement, that why we made these powders. First is nutritional deficiencies among people and especially children. Second is soil and society's health, because there is low bargaining power in the hands of farmers, and this all of these vegetables, fruits, they are perishable in the nature. So what happens is, farmer at times he becomes helpless, he has to give the vegetables, sell the vegetables at the market cost. So the farmers they have to incur losses, and that's why they use these chemicals, pesticides, sprays, and all of it, so that their produce increases, they can produce quickly. 3 months, it takes 3 months, nearly 3 months for beetroot to grow, but farmers now they are doing it in 2 months. How? They are using chemicals, they're using pesticides and whatnot to increase their produce quickly, so they can sell it in the market quickly and they can earn quickly. They are not wrong on their part, but this wrong vegetable, chemically grown vegetable, is what we are eating, we are consuming that. And the later stages, the later result of this is, one of the biggest thing is cancer. Cancer is caused by these consuming of pesticides, chemicals, and all of it, which comes in our body through food. And the third major problem is food wastage, a major concern in the post harvest agri food supply chain. So, these are the problems which we are solving using these simple products. So, what is the solution? The solution is building crop specific integrated value chain. So, when I say this crop specific integrated value chain, it is how this is the step one, how we can engage the farmers to adapt chemical free farming. Second, we can process this fresh vegetables and flowers in a dehydration. It can be solar dehydration or it can be electric based dehydration. So you can dehydrate the vegetables and increase their shelf life. And the third is we pack it, we powder it, and then we sell it, powder sold. So these powders, it becomes natural food supplements. Okay. And what we are making is a sustainable supply chain by undertaking contract farming, which will offer regular prices to the farmers. We will also give incentives to them to maintain quality and not use chemicals. So this will help us save the quality of our soil, and also this will help us to save the quality of the vegetable that we are eating. Now, when we make, so getting back, this is the product. We have put powder in it. Okay. So speaking of this powder, this is a value added product. This is beetroot powder. We have added value to the beetroot vegetable and we have made beetroot powder. So now I want to say what is unique, what is different about this beetroot powder. It is ready to use, it is convenient to use, especially for working women, working fathers, and also working parents. If you're working, you have children at home, you also have to look after the nutrition, so it becomes ready to use, you can quickly use it. More nutrition in less intake. These powders are very concentrated. I will tell you why in the next slide. All the powders are colorful, so you can make your food colorful. This can attract children and they can eat healthy food happily. It is a green business initiative because this helps us to save the soil quality, the food quality, and it also supports our Indian farmers, especially the small and marginal farmers. And the last is the increased shelf life. Because we are dehydrating the vegetables, we increase the shelf life. Now, the unique selling proposition is 1 tablespoon of Sursona's beetroot powder is nutritionally equal to 2 whole beetroots. So when you cut a beetroot, when you eat a beetroot, how many slices will you eat? Minimum 4 slices, 5 slices. But we don't get enough nutrition from those 4 or 5 slices. Also nowadays in this fast moving lifestyle, we don't give so much time to eat that kind of fiber, that kind of salads, vegetables, and everything. The inclination towards junk food has increased a lot. So, here it brings convenience in a form where you can just eat 1 spoon and you get the nutrition of 2 whole beetroots. It's like magic. So, what is our business model? So, what we do is we partner with small and marginal farmers for raw material. We tell them that you grow these specific vegetable for us, we will pay the income, like this will be an income for you. We will pay the cost of these vegetables, we will buy it from you. So, this is a cost for us, but income for farmers. Then, second, doorstep pickup and processing of farm produce. We get all the vegetables from the farmers, then we process it in our machineries, which is in our factory. What we do is conversion of farm produce into powder, that is the process. And once we convert it into powder, we pack it, we sell it, so that is the revenue for us. Sursona powders to make daily food nutritious and colorful, so that is revenue for us. So speaking of the target market, how, where all we can send it, this main special target market for us is child nutrition, because we are making this simple farm products but colorful. We are targeting it to child nutrition and working moms, how they can feed their children happy and also make their meals colorful. So if just imagine if you are giving pink colored dosa to your child, that 3 or 4 year child will get so happy and so excited. Wow, I'm eating pink color dosa. I'm eating green color dosa. I'm eating a blue color. I'm drinking blue color milk. So we make all these powders, and the target market is child nutrition and working parents, specifically in metropolitan cities, tier 1 and tier 2 cities. Other than that, we can also give as a raw material to food manufacturing companies or startups. There are so many startup companies who want quality ingredients. We can also give to B2B restaurants and cafes, fitness enthusiasts. They have this kind of mindset into health, for vegans and vegetarians, and for individual families. This one of the another major point is these powders are very good for the geriatric population also, because the old age people, they do not have that strength to bite all the vegetables like beetroot, carrot, everything. We can use these powders in their food, in their smoothies, or in their shakes, which can also help us to, which will also help them to keep up with their health, especially for the old age people. This is also good. So this is about the growth and financial projections about our business and all of it, and how we partner with the farmers, tell them that they don't have to use chemicals for our products, for our raw materials. Now, nutritious and colorful vegetable powders. We dehydrate it, we powder it. This is spinach powder. And this here is beetroot powder. How we are showing how quickly you can make beetroot juice in 1 minute. You don't have to get the beetroot, peel it, put it in the mixer and grind it. Just take 1 spoon, add in little water, or you can also add it little bit of lemon, sugar, and everything, and add beetroot powder to it. So you can quickly make beetroot juice, and this is such a healthy juice to consume every day. It is so good for your heart, so good for your to purify your blood. So this is me and my mom. We founded this together in the year 2020, and we also have food processing BTech MTech Dr. Sagar Bangle, Ravindra DK as our agricultural consultant. We were incubated at IIM Kashipur for the same concept, for our same business. Thank you. This is our website, and now I would like to share. So this was about our products. Right now, currently we have 6 products, all which are only one ingredient product. So when I say we also have pumpkin powder, so the pumpkin powder, it's only one ingredient product. We have not added anything artificial, any preservative or anything. How we all have turmeric powder in our home, right? Haldi powder. In the similar manner, we have made all these products because we have dehydrated these products, which means we have removed all the water from the vegetables, so only the fiber nutrition part of it stays. That's why the shelf life of this product increases, because we have removed the moisture from the product. Because the shelf life increases, we don't need to add any preservative or any artificial anything in this. We have not even added any artificial coloring or anything. This is purely one ingredient vegetable powder product. Okay, so it is absolutely safe to use. All children can use it, we adults can use it, even the old age people, everybody can use it in our everyday food. Now, speaking of our current products and our website, I would like to share that with you as well. I would like to show our products and how we are listed on Amazon as well, and on in our website also. So, this is Sursona Foods website. Here people can place their orders, and we have been delivering all the orders pan India. So from wherever, anywhere or wherever we get the orders, we courier it, we fulfill it with our courier partners. See, so it is made from chemical free vegetables, and the goal is to boost the vitamin, mineral and fiber content in our food. It is not a replacement for vegetables, but more as a supplement. Let's fight the deficiencies naturally. So why Sursona Foods? Here you can see a picture of me holding a beetroot and the beetroot powder product. So this is very simple and natural. It is made from this beetroot. Why Sursona Foods? Chemical-free vegetables sourced directly from our farm partners, colorful and nutritional meals for kids, vegetables in its concentrated form, 10x power, simple farm products free from preservatives or anything artificial. Eat your veggies easily, and Sursona saves food. So we save food wastage, we save food loss post harvest. Here we have shown how to use Sursona powders. There's a video. You guys, we can check this out later. So you can mix it, cook it, bake it, blend it, and sprinkle it in on your salads and everything. So here we have made blue idlis. Here we also do this pop-ups in exhibitions in markets where we sell our products and we talk to people about our products. So this is our website, and now I'll show you about our products. So currently, like I said, we have 6 products. The first one is beetroot powder, Sursona's beetroot powder. The second is Sursona's pumpkin powder, this one. This is a flower powder. We make this from the butterfly pea flower, dried flower. We also called it as Shanka Pushpi in Hindi. So this is blue pea powder. This is Sursona's moringa powder. We make it from our farm fresh desi moringa leaves. This is spinach powder. And this is banana stem powder. This is one of our most unique product. So we make it from the stems of banana. The banana fruit is what people normally eat, but the banana stem, it goes waste, and banana stem has the maximum potassium and magnesium content. So we take the banana stems and we clean it properly, we remove the upper skin, and then we dehydrate banana stem powder. So this is one of the most unique product of ours. And we also have this trial pack where, if as in people, if you want to try our products, you can also order this trial pack wherein we give little powders in small packets for you to try. So these are our colorful range of simple farm products. No preservatives, no artificial or anything foreign added. Now we are also available on Amazon. So this is our Amazon page where you can see Sursona's beetroot powder, moringa, pumpkin, banana stem. We have also made combos, beetroot plus blue pea, the family pack if everyone wants everything. So we are also available on Amazon. You can, it's so easy. We have mentioned everything. You can add to cart and you can just place the order. So it's like Sursona beetroot powder increases hemoglobin naturally, preservative free, best for heart. You can eat every day, and it is also a good intra workout drink. So we have also shown on Amazon that how you can make pink rotis out of it every day. The nutritional information, all the testings, we are also FSSI approved and everything. So how we say that, add beetroot power to your meal. Hi, so this is from my end. I have shown everything about my products, how we do it, how we remove the moisture from it, and how we dehydrate it, and why these powders are so concentrated. Now, the only one last thing that is left is how beneficial these powders are. Like I told you in the presentation, for example, I will take one product of mine, that is beetroot powder. It was the first product that I made. So beetroot powder, 1 spoon of Sursona's beetroot powder gives you the nutrition of 2 whole beetroots. So if you consume beetroot powder every day on the everyday basis, like either in your lemonade or in your roti, you are going to see a rise in your hemoglobin naturally. So you don't need to take any iron supplement or any kind of injection if you're low on your HB. Especially this is very beneficial for women and also for children. So if you consume beetroot powder every day, you're going to see rise in your hemoglobin levels naturally. This is through food, because food is medicine. You don't need supplements or any kind of medicine for this. We can improve our health, we can improve our lifestyle through these food products, simple food products, one ingredient products. Now, speaking of spinach powder has the highest magnesium, potassium, and iron content. So this is again very good for your gut and for your hemoglobin. Now, third product, pumpkin powder. Pumpkin powder is very high in vitamin A and carotenoids because it is orange, yellow in color. So it is very good for your eyes and for your skin. Now, fourth is moringa powder. Our moringa powder is one of the most freshest and green moringa powder available in India, in the Indian market. You can check all the moringa powders available on Amazon, but our moringa powder's color is the most green and very hygienically made from desi moringa leaves. So moringa powder is very high in calcium, and it is one of the most greatest anti-inflammatory plant. So moringa powder, like you all know, it has more calcium than milk, and it has more vitamin C than any other vegetable or any other fruit available in the market. That's why if you consume 1 spoon of Sursona's moringa powder, you get enough calcium, vitamin C, and anti-inflammatory properties to help you protect from chronic diseases. The fifth product is Sursona's blue pea flower powder. Like I told you, it is made from Shankhapushpi. So this flower is very good for your brain, concentration, and nervous system. 1 pinch of Sursona's blue pea powder every day in your bowl, in a cup of hot milk, or even you can drink it as a blue pea tea. So this helps to calm you down, de-stress you, and in children, it is very good to increase, build your concentration, your focus ability. It helps to improve. So this Sursona's blue pea flower powder is very good for brain, nervous system, and for you to boost your concentration. Now, speaking of the sixth product, our last product, that is banana stem powder. It is, like I told you, one of the most unique product. It has highest potassium and magnesium. We all know, like how protein is important, equally with protein, potassium, magnesium, sodium, iron, all these minerals and vitamins are also equally important. So if you take 1 spoon of Sursona's banana stem every day in your diet, you are going to have good levels of potassium and magnesium. Potassium and magnesium is required to have good sleep, to have good energy levels, and basic overall functioning of your body. So these powders are very rich in the micronutrients, that is vitamins and minerals. You can use all these powders in your everyday food, in your everyday roti, chapati, or you can add 1 spoon in khichdi or in any curries, even in buttermilk or chas. The banana stem powder in South India, people add it in buttermilk, or you can also add it in the atta while kneading the dough. So this is about Sursona products. And now, because we have these one ingredient 6 products, we are now also planning to make more new product developments. Like we are now in the process of making ABC juice. That is, the ABC is basically apple, beetroot, carrot, but we are making, in place of apple, we are adding amla. So we are adding amla, beetroot, carrot juice. So we will be making ready mixture of it by dehydrating it, and we'll be making a mixture of it. So what you all people can do is just add 1 spoon to the water and drink it. You're going to get the nutrition of amla, beetroot, and carrot together, and that also in just 1 minute. And we have not added any preservative, any artificial, nothing. So this is it. This is how we are making simple farm products for our everyday nutrition. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Siddhi, for a very detailed and interesting presentation. So I now take up some questions. Okay. So the first question is, how do you ensure freshness and longer shelf life without preservatives?
Exactly, the thing is, when I told you, when we dehydrate the vegetables, we remove all the water and the moisture content from the vegetables. So what stays back is a dehydrated chips or dehydrated flakes of those vegetables, and then we powder it. So when we powder it, we check the moisture content of the powder, and the moisture content of every batch of our powder is below 5 degree. So is below 5%. So that's when we know that the powder is safe, the shelf life has increased. And when we pack the products, all the products are seal packed, all the products are double sealed. So when any customer or any people, they open the product, they have to use, once they scoop out 1 spoon of the powder, they have to again close the powder properly. They should not add wet spoon in the powder. If they don't add any wet spoon, the powder will be safe, it will be fresh.
Okay.
You just don't have to add water to it, or you don't have to leave it open. Once you use it, close it again properly.
Okay. And what simple farm products have the best market demand in India today?
So right now, as you can see, people are getting more and more aware about moringa powder, the nutrition of moringa powder. Everybody, I guess, 6 out of 10 people in India are now buying moringa powder. So this is the same. We have other different powders as well. It's the same market for these products also.
Okay. And how do you maintain consistency in quality when sourcing from different farmers?
So right now we have selected, so we have a farmers group with us. We have a selected farmers who have been producing those vegetables for us. And like I told you, we also have agricultural consultant in our team who periodically, timely basis visits their farms. We see how the vegetables are being grown, the quality measures, the hygiene measures and everything, what fertilizers and how organic fertilizers they are using. So we try to ensure at our maximum that we are using the traditional ways to keep off the insects. We are using traditional ways to um, add fertilizer to the plants, everything. So we have limited selected numbers of farmers now. As more we get more demand from the market, we will then add in more farmers in our team. So it is based on demand and supply. The more demand, the more orders we get, we will ask more farmers to join our team.
Okay. And what challenges do you face in educating consumers about preservative-free foods?
So actually, there is no challenge in educating people about preservative free foods, because people now have become more health awareness. Health awareness has increased among people, especially after COVID. So people are now actually preferring preservative free products. Okay, the main challenge that we are facing right now is creating consumer awareness and education. So for this, we need to put in a lot of funds in marketing right now for to reach more and more people. Like now how I explain my products to you, everything, I cannot do that to every single person. So to reach many people, we need to spend more on marketing and create consumer education. So this is the challenge that we are facing right now. Hence, being a startup owner, we are also now looking for funding options, opportunities.
Right. Okay. And are there specific crops that work best for products? Sorry, I'll repeat. Are there specific crops that work best for producing natural and chemical-free products?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand this question.
Yeah, I'll repeat it. Are there specific crops that work best for producing natural and chemical-free products?
No, there's no any specific, because the products that we make right now, we are making it from simple vegetables, plants, and flowers. Okay, so there's nothing as such the way you asked. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And how do you handle storage and transportation to keep products natural and safe?
Yeah, so we have a different room in our factory where all the products, once packed and once ready to dispatch, we keep it in that room. That room is a closed room. We don't I mean, it is a kept in a cold closed room, of course not cold storage, but in a cold room. And once we get the orders, for example, yesterday I got one order on our website. So once we get that order, we pack that order and we have our courier partners, so we then ship that order from those courier partners.
Okay. What about during the transportation? When the courier person picks up
Yeah,
the shelf life of it
so we
during
pack
the
it
transport.
properly. The product is packed, 2 layers of packing, and then it is put in a box, corrugated box, and then the
Mm.
box is packed. So once we hand that box to the courier partner then courier delivers it. For example, the delivery is of Bombay, so then it is delivered to the Bombay address, and the consumer then
No, no,
receives
no. I'm
it.
talking about the shelf life of it.
Shelf life meaning the product and boxes is everything is closed. So the shelf life of the product is 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing happens to the box, no. So how we dispatch the product, the consumer also receives the product in the same, in the similar manner, same manner.
Okay, okay. And what packaging solution do you use to avoid chemicals and still preserve quality?
Yeah. So right now we have been using these craft paper pouches, and the inner lining has this silver paper kind of thing which keeps the powders fresh. So these are the basic guidelines, norms as stated by the FSSI for the packaging kind of things. So this is how we use it, and because the inner lining has the silver thing, so the powders are intact, fresh.
Okay. And how do you see market for preservative-free products growing in the next 5 years?
It's tremendous. Everybody right now wants preservative free. Everybody, whoever, even if they are into these millet biscuits or millet businesses or any kind of healthy snacks, even people now in the healthy snacks business are saying it is preservative free, because they are making everything fresh and delivering on that basis. So everything, I don't think after 5 years any snack or any cereal or anything, if they'll be adding preservative, people might not go for it. And another, the second point is because a lot of people are now doing this homemade businesses. So if in one area there's a lady who's making things at her home and she's selling that, the homemade business, the homegrown businesses are also growing so much that people are now preferring this quality over those commercialized preservative added products. So I guess this is the next future.
Okay. And what advice would you give to farmers who want to start making simple natural products?
So actually, farmers, they can grow the right kind of vegetables for us. If they want, they can have a small dehydration facility where then they can dehydrate the products. So this will help them to add value to the product and also increase the shelf life. So this rules out the perishability nature of the vegetable. So they can always do that. And if not, they can always join hands with such businesses who are into dehydration.
Okay. And one second. We have Mr. Rajesh. Is he from your company?
No.
Okay. Mr. Rajesh, you can ask questions if you have any. You can either type in or you can just ask. Mr. Rajesh, are you able to hear me? Okay. So one last question I'll take up. Okay. What inspired you to start Sursona Foods with a focus on preservative-free farm products?
So basically, I always wanted to build something of my own. And I was in my last year of MBA when COVID hit in India. So that's when I had to go back to my hometown. And in my hometown, my father had a farm. So that's when I started visiting my farm, because in COVID there was nothing else to do and we all used to get bored at home. So I used to go to my farm. That's when I came across so many farmers, and they told me that what problem they are facing in the market. They don't get the right kind of price for their product, for their farm produce that they grow. So they tell me that we are the total cost. For example, one farmer told me that I'm putting 100 rupees to grow this, and in the market I have to sell it at 95 rupees. So this is where the farmers were facing loss, and that's why they told me that we are helpless, we have to use those chemicals and everything to get some money. So that's when I belong to a business background. So that's when I had this thought that why not add value to these natural produce. If we add value, we can increase the price, and farmers then don't have to go to the market, they can come to us. And by adding value, I'm also providing value, I'm also providing convenience to the society outside. So this is how I formed this chain, and then I started researching on this, I came across this, and then this is how I began. But yeah, the inspiration was always to have to build something for the society, something for something on my own, being a woman.
Okay, right. You have any agriculture background?
I don't have any agricultural background. I'm a MBA in business and finance. I'm an MBA in finance and international business. I've done this from University of Bombay, and then I started my own business. We got incubated. I made these products. Then we got incubated at IIM Kashipur. Then I was given a grant of 5 lakh rupees by IIM Kashipur under the RKBY scheme of Agricultural Ministry. And now we are looking for more funding options because we need more funds for marketing and all of that. That's it.
Right. Okay. So Mr. Rajesh has typed something. I just want to know how to export this kind of powder to the overseas market.
So if you want to export these kind of powders, you can definitely do that. We need to have the export import license, IEC. We need to get that license, and then you can export. There are so many marketplaces, B2B marketplaces in India. Like there is this India Mart, and there is the tradeforexport.com. So there are so many trading platforms which help you to get overseas customers and overseas orders from overseas to you.
Okay. You're also on India Mart?
We were on India Mart, but because the kind of powders and everything that we make, our quality is little more better than the kind of manufacturers, big manufacturers who are selling per kg beetroot powder for say 300-400 rupees. We can't do that because the raw material of our powder is also different. It's basically organic, so we cannot compete with that pricing in B2B. So we are suitable only for B2C.
Okay.
B2C, D2C markets. That's why we have this 100 grams retail packs on our website and also on Amazon.
Okay, he has typed something else.
Yeah, so like I told you, definitely there is a lot of demand for moringa powder because people are now aware of moringa powder. So the main challenge that we are facing is we now want to create awareness for all our other powders in the market. And that's why we need lots of funds for marketing. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Miss Siddhi, I think so. Now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank you for the detailed presentation, answering all the questions, and a very inspiring story of yours about your startup. So we wish you good luck in your further opportunities.
So,
Yeah, please.
thank you. Just one thing. So if you can see, our products are simple farm products, but in that also we don't dehydrate every vegetable. We have been doing only those vegetables which are colorful. So now our target segment is only child nutrition. So we have now like we have minimum 100 parents who are so happy that their child is eating pink dosa, pink idli, or pink roti, or even when they are eating pasta, they are adding our vegetable powders in that pasta sauce. So even the pasta is becoming healthier, and children, they are so happy because they're eating colorful food. So this is what we are doing, that there are so many picky eaters, fussy eaters, where children, they don't want to eat spinach or they don't want to eat beetroot, but we can, hide it in their vegetables so smartly that they are going to be happy eating colorful, and we parents, we can be happy that we are feeding them healthy, nutritious and colorful food at the same time. So this is what we are doing to just introduce this in the market, to enter in the market.
Yeah, that's correct, and it's very important point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how it goes about. You can come back to us if anything you would like to give any more interactive sessions on this part. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll be ending this meeting now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rajesh.